Hello beautiful people, it's me Altaf here. I hope you are doing well and Happy New Year 2024 to all of you. Many Americans looking for the best city to relocate to. So let's start with the map of US. A lot of people are leaving California because it's getting too expensive. High rent and high taxes plus dealing with a lot of red tape are some of the reasons. But states like Utah and Florida are becoming popular for being affordable and cool. Although these states also are not completely perfect. We will talk about this in another video. For now, we are talking about the best cities to move in the US. It's like a guide to help you make a smart choice and avoid expensive mistakes. People often spend months or even years researching their perfect city. But finding absolute perfection is rare because no place is entirely perfect. Aim for 18 to 19% and you'll likely find your happy place. So now let's check out the top 10 cities in the US for best living in 2024. Number 10, Greenville, South Carolina. Greenville is a cool place. Many people are moving here because the cost of living is low and there are lots of job opportunities. If you highly enjoy eating, you will really like the delicious food that comes straight from the farm to your table. Houses are cheaper than in many places. So in Greenville, you get affordable living, good jobs, yummy food and growing community feeling. It changed a lot recently, giving people good stuff like cheap living and lots of jobs. The city is also famous for its fun culture with cool art places, music spots and parties happening all the time. Living costs 90% less than the national average. But one thing to be cautious about is that there is a bit more crime here, especially property crime. It's higher than the country's average. Other than that, many people believe Greenville is a nice and friendly city and lots of people are thinking about moving here. Really, I personally like it. Close to the beach and mountains and the downtown area is always buzzing with energy. Okay, number 9, Boise, Idaho. Boise grown a lot, about 11% more in recent times. People think it's because it's not as expensive to live there compared to other good places. But it's not just about money. Boise also gives you a nice mix of work and life, and it's easy to be close to nature. Idaho is mostly known as a conservative state. The last Democratic governor left in 1995. Besides Boise, there aren't many Democrats in office and the state's rules are generally conservative. Moving on, Boise has beautiful outdoors with rivers, lakes, hills and trails, plus the impressive Rocky Mountains. It's like having access to the variety of mountain beauty, and if you love skiing, Boise is also a paradise with its great slopes and lots of snow around. I believe locals may have different opinions on the affordability of living in Boise due to rising price over the last 5 years. But compared to other good similar sized cities, I think this city is still affordable. Number 8, Houston, Texas.
A new study says Houston is one of the worst places for women raising little ones.
Please stop that. Despite being a relatively young city compared to places like Boston and New York, Houston stands out as one of the fastest growing big cities in the country. It holds the 4th rank in the US for total population. People from all over the world are drawn to Houston because it has a mix of culture, great restaurants, different communities, and living costs that aren't too high. Considering the arts, culture, or family-friendly vibe, it's no wonder you are thinking of moving to lively Houston. It's a friendly place with lots of chances for fun things to do. You can check out cool museums like the Space Center, yummy food at different restaurants, pretty parks like Herman Park, live events and concerts, and join in cultural stuff. Houston has lots of fun things to do, whether you like science, food, nature, or the arts. The city prides itself on being one of the most ethnically diverse places in the nation. People here come from all over, including Hispanic, Afro-American, Asian, Middle Eastern, and European backgrounds. It's like a big mix of cultures. No matter your background, you will feel at home in Houston. Okay. Number 7, Tacoma, Washington. Tacoma is a fascinating place with a rich history, vibrant culture and liveliness. The city offers a good job opportunities for building a stable career, but the increasing crime rates are concerning. I hope for positive changes in the criminal justice system and more affordable rent to make life here accessible for everyone. The high cost of living in this state makes it difficult for some, leading to challenges like homelessness. As I said, there are many job opportunities in the Tacoma, and the international airport is just 20 minutes away. The weather is almost perfect, with mild rain that allow outdoor activities there around with just a light jacket. Plenty of young professionals and students choose to live here. And Tacoma is making big improvements in transportation with more buses and bike lanes. The old reputation of Tacoma having a bad smell is no longer true. There are lovely waterfront restaurants with delicious seafood. However, there are some crimes that needs fixing. Number 6. Alexandria, Virginia. Alexandria is an old city with a lot of life and history, spreading from Old Town to near Arlington. It has different vibes to match various personal interests. The social atmosphere is chill, and if you are into more lively scene, Washington DC and Clarendon are nearby. There are events and communities tailored for people of all ages. But unfortunately, in certain areas, shooting occur every week. Yes, that's true. While in other parts, there are no sign of any type of violence. There was a time when Alexandria was considered very safe and residents felt protected and secure. Although the situation has changed, the crime rate still remains low compared to its neighboring cities, and there is still fantastic sense of community in various aspects of the city. The neighborhoods here are close to shopping areas, which makes them very accessible. I enjoy the lively football games, especially when rival schools compete, bringing a sense of joy and excitement. The parents in Alexandria actively engage their children in transformative programs, striving to make positive changes for their future. Overall, it's a nice and diverse place to live. There are many options for almost everything, from best school to great restaurants. Number 5. Clondelver. Clondelver was a slow, dreary town where it felt like everyone knew each other. Towns had around 5 to 10 stores with a pizza shop, a liquor store, a bakery and a coffee shop. The real excitement seemed to take place in nearby towns. It wasn't very fun or exciting, especially in the rural areas, but it's an extremely safe place to be. The sense of community in the town of Clarendon is very unique, and they have a lot of community events happening every week, making it a unique and welcoming place. The people are nice, the commute is manageable, and most importantly, it's a very affordable and family friendly. The public schools are also good at providing education for the young ones. The town has a median age of 31 and houses typically cost between $200,000 and $300,000. It's a youthful, budget-friendly town with plenty of safety charm. Number 4. Mystic, Connecticut. Mystic is a lovely small town mainly known for its beauty and attractions, especially the Mystic Drawbridge, which is technically a bascule bridge. Often tourists take pictures of the drawbridge and sometimes it might feel annoying, but now you will have to get used to it. Actually, Mystic isn't its own town. It's part of Gordon or Stonington divided by the river. Living here can be expensive compared to other places in the state and across the country. It's mainly designed to attract tourists, just like the aquarium. The downtown Mystic, safety in downtown is especially responsible for the high number of tourists. But their food is so good, that's it worth it. The town is perfect in all terms: safety, beauty, nature, sports and entertainment. The only pain is tourists, but that's what's run the town. So it is what it is. Number 3. Franklin, Tennessee. Small town feel but close enough to Nashville to have an abundance of creativity. Franklin has everything you need and tons of incredible festivals. The town has cute and budget-friendly shops, various restaurants, occasional festivals that bring the community together, a clean environment and good job opportunities. The overall quality of life in this town is really high. It's clean, beautiful and developing city. The crime rate is very low, so you feel safe walking around at night. Franklin used to be a quiet place with a small town vibe, but now more tourists and people from California are coming in. This has made things pricier, creating challenges for those who lived there for a long time. I can say that it's a good town to live in, family friendly, safe and quite clean. But as more people from big cities start to move here, things are changing. Prices are becoming a little expensive. With every good place, this negative aspect will definitely come. So ignore it. Moving here may be a good idea. Number 2. Fort Myers, Florida. Fort Myers is like a place where older people prefer to live. They have things like movie theaters and shopping malls, which might be more enjoyable for older folks. However, they are trying to make the town interesting for younger people too, with arcades and lots of different activities. Fort Myers is a mixed place with different kinds of people. More people are moving here and the population is getting younger. There are many small business owners whose businesses are growing. Whether it's sunny or bit rainy, Fort Myers has delicious food and friendly people, which makes it a great spot for a good time. The safest and cleanest part is south of Daniels Parkway, going towards Fort Myers Beach in the Iona area. The region provides good shopping and dining choices. In my opinion, the nicest and safest zip codes are 33,908, 33,912 and 33,901. Situated on the west of US 41. Rent is pretty expensive in Florida right now, but Fort Myers is a bit cheaper than other surrounding cities. Overall, it's a nice place to live. Alright, number 1. Medison. Medison is a fantastic town with outdoor fun, tasty local food and good transportation. But yeah, it's a bit pricey. Not California level, but it's still high for the Midwest. Home prices keep rising and rentals go fast. That's partially due to people moving here in droves from all the hybrids getting. Most of the time it's pretty peaceful, but that doesn't mean it's a boring town. There's always something fun to do. Medison is a very open and welcoming community, home to a diverse population with people all over the world choosing to call Medison their home. I hope housing improves in Medison. The current housing crisis negatively affects students, possibly contributing to University of Washington drop in admissions. Because Medison is a college town, increasing rent and housing prices coupled with declining admission rates is recipe for this city's downfall. Overall, Medison is an interesting city with new developments and focus on outdoor healthy living. It blends small city and small town living into the vibrant community. Video ends here. Have a good day.